Married at First Sight Mzansi Episode 8. This is a reaction. A lot happened on Episode 8, so this is part 1, and I want to focus on Zitobile and Thami. As they had certain discussions and concluded that it is time that Thami's family meets Zitobile and find out that he decided to get married at first sight. Now, on their introduction episode where they got married at first sight, Zitobile's family was there. So Zitobile told her family, explained the whole thing, explained why she's doing this. So on their wedding day, Zitobile's family was there, whereas with Thami, his friends were there, not his family. But apparently word got out and somehow rumors made their way all the way to rural KZN somewhere. I can't remember where exactly in KZN. And there were rumors about that Thami, yes, is married. Maybe he's married to an Indian lady. Maybe he's married to a white lady. And maybe he's married to a man. Like, the family was really concerned. They all got into a bus and headed over to GP, the Gauteng province, to come and find out from Thami what the heck is going on and meet the person that he is married to. Now, from beginning, it was explained to us all that Thami is from a ginormous family. He's from a polygamous family. His father had more than one wife, and as such, he has many siblings and many family members. So coming to Joburg to meet Zitobile is a lot of people. I think initially Thami told her that 10 people are coming, then he said 15, then he said maybe 20. Zitobile was overwhelmed, but she was doing her best. And the day come and they all walked in the house. I swear to God, if I was in Zitobile's position, I might have fainted. I would have been so awkward. I would not have known what to do with who. Do I shake hands? Do I offer hugs? Am I in the other room when they walk in? What is the right code of conduct for you to meet your in-laws, your Zulu in-laws that know nothing about you, your Zulu in-laws that have never met you? That just does not exist in the Zulu culture. So yes, but I think Zitobile and Thami himself were so calm. They handled everything. The entire family walked in, and of course some of Zitobile's family members were there. I think it was necessary for them to be there. And Thami took center stage to explain to his mother, his aunts, brothers, sisters, cousins, to explain to them what he has done. He was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I was lonely in Dubai. I came back. I decided I need a wife. I entered the show. As you can see, the cameras. Yada, dan, dan, da. Behold, Zitobile, my wife. We married. His mother was just flabbergasted, okay? Her flabbers were certainly gusted, and she did not hold it in, honey. She expressed her displeasure. She expressed her concerns, her worries, her disapproval with how they decided to do things. She's concerned, upset, and might even disapprove. Okay, she had a lot to say. At some point, I think Big Brother, I'm assuming that's the Big Brother, tried to calm her down and be like, it's okay. They did things backwards, but there's still time for us to fix things and do things the right way. Because Thami's mother was like, how are you married to a lady we have never met? How are you married to a lady who has never been in your parents' house? How are you married? And there has never been lobola, nothing. No lobola process, okay? We never spoke to the ancestors and informed them that, behold, your son Thami is about to take a wife and she is Miss So-and-so. That we put the money in the altar where we talk to our ancestors and let them know that this money is to lobola our new bride. How are you doing this, marrying this lady without none of that? And you know, Thami is from the rural areas of KZN, and over there, culture is observed to the T. So what Thami did do is against culture. To me, Thami's mother's reaction is completely understandable. I was expecting it, and quite frankly, I feel like maybe certain things are edited out. I feel like she ranted a little bit more and she had a whole lot more to say, but we only have like 45 minutes of the show, and other cast members, their story has to also be factored into this episode. So I do feel like a lot was edited out. Oh, and Mama, Thami's mama, her other concern was like, oh my god, this woman is gonna take everything. She's gonna take everything and she's gonna leave me with nothing. Because apparently Thami has I don't know how this works, a cloned bank card. So when his salary clocks in, both him and his mama can access it. Does Zitobile know about this? I don't know. I don't know. Thami's family was really shocked about the fact that Thami just upped and got married out of the blue. But I feel like a lot of them were happy and comforted by the fact that he married a woman. In previous episodes, another cast member did raise a question of, are you bisexual, Thami? And Thami did explain to us, the viewers, and I think this is a conversation he has had with Zitobile as well, that no, he's absolutely heterosexual, he's into women, but maybe because of how he dresses and how he acts sometimes, certain people might think he's a little bit feminine. I don't know, okay? It seems his family also shared those sentiments, but whatever, they clearly love him. And with so many family members showing up, it shows how much they love Thami and how important he is to them. So it does seem like Thami comes from a ginormous and close-knit family. Good luck, Zitobile. Other things worth mentioning is that Thami's aunts were also there. One of the aunts is just so open-minded. She's welcoming of Zitobile. She seems to feel that Zitobile is a nice lady. So Zitobile might already have an ally in that aunt. And also Thami's sister, by the looks of things, older sister, thinks that Zitobile is a nice lady and wants to get to know Zitobile a little bit better. As the day went on, the family gifted Zitobile with an outfit. That symbolizes something in the Zulu culture. It's like a gift. It's like, we can't just show up empty-handed. We gotta gift you. We gotta clothe you to show that you are one of us type of vibe. I may be wrong in explaining that, but I think for now that explanation will suffice. So yeah, and it was Thami's sister that clothed Zitobile in that outfit. And Thami's sister seems like a sweetie pie. And one thing I can give to Zitobile as advice, as a lady from a polygamous family, from a ginormous polygamous family, is, honey, know your allies in this ginormous family and stick to your allies. And anybody else who is against you and your partner, don't pay them no mind, even if it is his mother. You might have a problem with Thami's mother, considering that she has access to his salary. These mothers do not want to let go of their breadwinning child. That child that provides for their livelihood directly, like that, honey, they might fight you. So good luck on that. So when Thami's mother was going off, I think it's one of Thami's older brothers, he did try to calm the situation down. And later on, when speaking to the cameras, he did say that Thami is just a wild card. It's so like Thami to just go and jump a couple of steps ahead, but them as a family, they will have to just take things a couple of steps back and do things properly and accordingly. And of course, this is a Zulu family, a very traditional Zulu family, and they will not recognize Zitobile as a wife in their household unless the proper steps are observed. That is if these two choose to stay together after this experiment and they choose to go for forever together, okay? I mean, they already don't agree on certain important issues, such as the fact that Thami expects that Zitobile should come with him when he goes back to Dubai. But Zitobile is from a smaller, close-knit family, and she just might not want to leave her family behind and be half a world away from them. And next, Thami has a daughter, a preteen daughter. She's so adorable. In this episode, we were introduced to her. Zitobile too, introduced to the daughter. In the previous episode, Zitobile didn't mention that she has an ex-boyfriend, and with that ex-boyfriend, one of the problems she had with him was the fact that he has a child. So will it be a problem for her now that Thami also has a child? Let's fast forward a couple of scenes later. It is Thami's birthday / their 1 month anniversary together, and a couple of Thami's friends come over, and Thami's daughter also comes over, and the 3 other guys from this show are also there. Before I get to the daughter, the 2 friends, one of them, the vendor guy, sir, filter, verbal filter, read the room, know when to say what and what not to say. The man was out of pocket, the man was out of turn. I appreciate and will accept the fact that he was shocked, because it was then that the 2 of them were introduced to Zitobile and to the idea that Thami just got married to somebody at first sight. And this guy, I forgot his name. It is a long name. I have never heard it before. He disapproved. He was shocked. The idea, the concept was just not calibrating, making sense, sinking to him. And I understand. He is a vendor. Vendors and Zulus are very traditional. They have that in common, you know. And in both cultures, there's just certain things that are a little bit taboo. Perhaps this is one of it. Not even perhaps. This is one of the stuff. I have mentioned it in my other videos where I'm like, okay, y'all, nice, hunky-dory, married at first sight, but what about lobola? I've also raised that as a Zulu girl here in this channel. But the friend was just inappropriate. You know, he had a lot of comments, not even questions. Questions we can accept, but he had a lot of comments in terms of how could Thami do this. Thami should have spoken to him, and he, the friend, would have brought Thami a very beautiful vendor lady. He could have sorted Thami out, like he has embarrassed the family. This man had a lot to say with Zitobile sitting right there. Sir, get some verbal filter. Learn to read the room, okay? He could say all that with just him and Thami, but not with Zitobile right there. Another thing to mention is the fact that, yeah, Zitobile, what was that? Zitobile finally met Thami's child, Thami's daughter. She's a pretty little thing. She seemed well behaved and well mannered and just sweet. It seems like their first introduction went well. They both were well-mannered and cordial. I don't expect anything else from the child. I mean, she's way too young to be acting any type of way against Zitobile. I guess in this situation, Zitobile just has to have a conversation with herself. She did not like when a previous boyfriend had a child. How does she feel about it now with Thami having a child? Thami is making all the right moves, making sure that he introduces her to the family. He tells Zitobile that he has a child, and then he introduces Zitobile to the child. I think maybe Zitobile might have been overwhelmed. Maybe Zitobile might have wanted to meet the child with just the 3 of them. It might have been a little bit too much for her, maybe even the child as well, meeting each other with so many other people around. But I mean, this is how it happened. At least it happened. Nothing was hidden and everything is out in the open. I appreciate Thami's transparency, and I also appreciate that the 2 of them are in good standing. So, oh my God, yes, that is all I have to say about episode 8, about my faves, our problem children, Thami and Zitobile. And once again, I wish them the best. It really looks like things are going well between the two of them, that they are learning to see each other, recognize each other, and like each other. I just want them to take things easy and not try to make things something, okay? Just because you're married, you can still take it easy. You were married at first sight after all. What are your comments on this Thami Zitobile situation? Thami's family, Thami's friend, Thami's sweet daughter. Let me know in the comment section below. And once again, if you have made it this far, please bless me by subscribing. Thank you so much.